Hey guys, my name is Ryan Tarkington, and I am the Experience Director here at Camp Pondo, as well as one of the leaders of the Pondo Worship Movement team. So the Pondo Worship Movement is a collection of creatives from here on our team, some full-time team members and sometimes people that we hire in for camp seasons. So the vision behind the Pondo Worship Movement is that we would first and foremost know God. We would share His goodness and His love, the things that He shared with us. We want to extend that to others. And then we want to create out of a heart of gratitude, and we want to create opportunities for other people to know Jesus as well. And all of that was, we got from John chapter 4, the woman at the well. She had an encounter with Jesus. She got to know God for who He really was. She went and shared with other people the good news that He had shared with her, and then she created an opportunity for they themselves to encounter Him. And so that was kind of the formation of where our core values come from. At the real heart of the Pondo Worship Movement, though, is about development. It's about working with, training, equipping, and giving people opportunities to not only do what they love and they're passionate about right now here at camp, but also to set them up for a future when they go home after their camp experience. So the day-to-day of working with and being part of the Pondo Worship Movement team looks kind of different for everybody. Everyone on the team does multiple roles. And so if you get hired, first and foremost, you have to get hired on at Camp Pondo to be part of our seasonal staff. When you do that, you'll get assigned to maybe a program team or the kitchen staff, or maybe you're a lifeguard. But then you also get a really cool opportunity to apply to be a part of the Pondo Worship Movement. And so most of the team does dual roles. Even myself, I'm the Experience Director here. I work with leaders, but then I also get a really cool chance to get up and lead camp. And so the day-to-day looks different depending on what job and what role you get hired for. But the biggest thing is we create time not only to lead people and to point them to Jesus, but we also spend time, dedicated time of intentional growth and development, working with everyone. So there are many different types of roles within the Pondo Worship Movement team. Obviously, we have a huge culture of worship here. So we have musicians, from guitarists to drummers to keyboardists. We have vocalists who sing the songs. We have a production team, help the audio sound good, and we help put lyrics on the screen for people to sing well. We also have an extension of the Pondo Worship Movement, which is our creativity team here at camp that handle things like videography and photography. And so there's a lot of different roles, a lot of different ways that God can use you amongst this team to be a part of what He's doing here. One of the hearts we have for helping people in this capacity is not only do we help them from a just like physical, like learning your parts, learning how to use your craft and grow in your craft better. We also spend time talking about the way that God is doing a work in you spiritually. We want to make sure that our hearts are in the right place. It's one thing to just be a really good, talented band or to be a really good, talented creative, but if our hearts are not in the right place, then we're really missing the mark. So we want to help people grow not only in their craft, we want to help them grow spiritually, and then we also want to help set them up in their leadership skills. And so we put them in different places and different opportunities to grow in that, because again, the ultimate goal is not just what happens here at camp, but what happens when they go back to their churches, to their ministries. We want to set them up well to be great leaders beyond this time. So you may be asking yourself, who should apply to be a part of this Pondo Worship Movement team? Well, maybe it's you, or maybe it's a friend. Maybe as we were talking, someone immediately jumped into your mind, someone who's creative and passionate. Or maybe again, it's yourself, that God's put something in you, a desire, not to make much of yourself, but to make much of Jesus. So if that's you, apply today.